Hello everyone, welcome back. I got a new toy that I just picked up. I'm gonna do an unboxing and show you how to set it up. I decided for my 65th birthday that I treat myself. So anyway, let me show you part of the products that I'm gonna unpackage. So right here, you'll see an Extreme Pros. One is a Type B CFS Express card, and the other one's a UH2 SD card. And they're both 128 gigabytes. And you can see barely right there what I'm going to do. So if I move this here, bring it up. Let's get another shot. That's right. It's a Z7II. Sorry about that. Got it right in the picture again. But anyway, let me get a. There we go. Now it's clear. But anyway, let's open up this bad boy and see what how to install everything. First of all, we're going to open up the SD cards. Okay, so they're already unwrapped. They're out of the packages. They're still in the carrying case. So the next step is open up the Z7II. So the first thing I'm going to do is show what's on the inside. Here's the registration. Here, whoa. Here's the manual. It's in English and in Spanish. And of course, you open up the box, and look what you get. You get a USB charging. That might be an HDMI cable right there. Let me check it out real quick. Okay, as you see, from left to right, I got the 15C battery. I got the like the attachment for the battery recharging, which will go in here. I have the camera itself, the camera strap, the USB-C cable, and the two SD cards. Now, I do want to say that it does come with cable management for if you have it plugged indoors and do live streaming. You have places where it can mount on the camera, and you can guide the cables and stuff without interfering with the other ones. So the first step you do is you want to charge up the battery. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to connect it, and then I'll insert the battery, and then we'll charge it. Now, since the battery is recharged, I can now place it inside the camera. The next step is now put the memory cards into the camera. Third but not last is the unpeeling. Okay, all the hard parts is done. Okay, so I have everything there. We can turn it on. I just want to show off a little bit. So you saw where I can put the memory cards right there. The Type B, CF Express, and then the UH2S SD card. They're both 128 gigabytes. That should be fine enough. I'm not going to be doing much video, just mainly pictures. The other thing is, if you look in the back, so you'll see playback button. Okay, let me get a little bit closer. There we go. Playback, the trash can, the display. Arrow. That might be better if you just look at it that way. There's a setting between camera and movies, so I'll set it on camera. There's the autofocus on. Now let me get something to point with. Okay, this should help. I use my Apple Pencil. So when you're viewing a picture on the LCD, you have a plus, minus. You have, I actually don't know what that is. I'll have to read the manual for that. There's the menu button. This is your OK, the little wheel. This is your information. This is your joystick. Right here is a backward dial where you can set your compensate aperture or your ISO. Right here is your F2, this wheel. This is the power button. Well, to take pictures anyway. This is the on and off button right here, this switch. The ISO and the compensate. So if you want to change from ISO to compensate aperture, you just press that and then use the wheel. It has a little protection for the glide where you can put anything on top of here, like microphone or like the Rode wireless mic, which will plug onto the side, which I'll show you. So on the top, you see an top LCD screen of your settings on the camera when I turn it on. These are the different dials that it has. So it's like auto, your programmable priority, your shutter priority, your aperture priority, your manual setting, and then you have 3 different settings that you want to use, let's say, of your favorites. If I turn it to the side, you'll see a little thing right there. Let me get it in focus. Let's see if I can get it in focus. Come on, do it again. Yeah, well, anyway, there you go. So this is for the EVF, and this button has 3 settings. One is you turn off the EVF, one is only for the LCD display, one is for both, and one is for, I think, both off, or one or the other, EVF, LCD off. I don't know. Yeah, on the side, it's where you can put the straps in. But if I open it up, you can see microphone, headphone jack. So headphone on the top, microphone on the bottom. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. And on this flap, turn it to the side. Okay. I believe this is for flash, for different setup if you want flash with your camera. This is the HDMI port, and it's, I think it's a mini. It's not a micro, it's a mini, and it's not a full HDMI, but that's okay. And then this is your USB charging. So you can charge while the camera is on, plugged in, and it should stay charged. So instead of taking the battery out, put in the wall adapter, you know, for the charger, I can do it that way. You can also transfer files this and probably Wi-Fi. I'm going to close these. Snap in place. And in the front, there's a, let me get right here, sorry. The Nikon logo. You see the front dial. This is a report button for the video. I forgot to mention that. The ISO on and off switch right here. This is the button for take pictures. So in the front you have 2 function keys. You have function 1, function 2. You can assign other buttons for different functions. So it's very programmable. This, of course, this button right here releases the put a lens on. So what I'm going to do is, let's see what lens I'm going to put on here. Let's see, should I put it on a zoom or should I put on something wide? You know, I could put an f2.8, but then I would have to update the bias. I have not updated the bias on here. I think there's 2 updates. So when we turn it on, I'll see what I have. But anyway, let's turn it on. And they say either no lenses are attached, or I say, but I just want to go to the menu. So as you can see, if I get here, right here so you can see it, if I hit the menu, and I'll try to, there we go, that's better in focus. So I can hook up an eCam to it and show you stuff, but what I want to do is look at the, yeah, that's on the right one. So the first thing you do is you format the memory card. The CFX Express, you highlight yes, it's formatting. And then you format the second one, the SD card slot. Let me bring it up, sorry. It's kind of hard to focus. There we go. So So I say, yeah, bring it up, yes, and that's done. The next thing you want to do is firmware version. So this is 1.31. That's the latest version as far as I know. So I'm going to click done. I'm going to click menu, and I'm going to turn it off. As you can see, the battery's not fully charged. Well, you really can't see, yeah. So anyway, let's pick a lens. Let me do the macro 50mm. So I'm going to use this one. So what you do is you turn clockwise for the lens cover. Then you line up the dots. So dot here matches the dot here on this camera. Line up the dots. Turn it counterclockwise until it locks in. Remove the lens cover. Turn it on. And you can see it's at 1.8. ISO is automatic at 400. And it's at f2.8, f4. So it keeps going wherever I point it to. And as you can see, if I have an autofocus on, let's see. Yep. Yeah, there's Snoopy. You can't see it, I'm sorry. Rookie. All right, now. And then you can change the ISO so it's on automatic. If I put it on priority shutter or program selector, go there. It is now 3.2. Let's see if I can do to compensate. Get that lower. Trying to get it in here, sorry. All right. So if I hit that, I'm going to do under. Now let's go 1. Okay. And then if I do that to just the focus. All right, I'm just doing it manual. It's not doing it. Let me. There we go. Now it's not on focus. Now it's in focus. But you can't see it because of the length of the camera. But you can see it staying in focus. Yeah, there we go. Got it right about there. And I can take a picture. And then I can go and view the picture. And there we go. And that's a JPG or JPEG. So I've taken 3 pictures, or 2 pictures, but it looks good. So anyway, turn this off. I'm going to be playing with this bad boy. This will complete my collection of Nikon cameras. So I have the Z50, the ZFC, the Z5, the Z6II, and then this makes the Z7II. So I'll be redoing my settings and stuff, taking some pictures on the next video, and I'll have both stills and video to show off. So if you like this, please give me a like, subscribe, please write a comment, and tell me what your favorite camera is, because I've used Sony, I've used Panasonic, and now I'm in Nikon. So anyway, just remember, keep smiling, and stay safe. So, or I should say, stay safe and keep smiling. So I'll be coming up with the next video shortly, and I'll see you until next time. Goodbye.